What's good, you guys? Welcome back to another brand new episode of Tales of Berseria. I'm your host, Freak. So today, sorry, I had to burp. So today we're gonna go rescue our boy Eisen, who by chance was in the forest. So you know, sorry. Uh, can we fast travel there? Oh, yeah, I'm tripping. I'm just tripping. I'm tripping. I remember that area. That area is a. So say that we go into the area that we did, to, to find the bug in the
Solitoma is as awful as I remember. I'd hoped I'd never have to drink it again.
Are you alright, Eleanor?
Is this your second experience with the Corsair Scourge?
No, I had it for a different reason. In the Abbey, it's tradition for initiates to drink Solitoma as part of their welcoming festivities.
Sounds like hazing to me.
When everyone shares the same experience, drinking something so shockingly revolting, our bonds are strengthened. It's a good thing.
If you say so.
I really did believe I'd never have to taste it again. To be blunt, I hate it.
You're lucky you think it tastes so terrible. That means you also know what tastes good. Right, Velvet?
What does that mean?
Velvet can't taste anything aside from blood.
What? Is that because she's a demon?
I'm aware of one other flavor. Mogulu, here's your dose of Solitoma.
No!
Get back here!
Don't! Keep that salad away from... I see. The sweet taste of another suffering.
Alright.
Why does it seem like everyone around me is completely mad?
Yeah! Continuing to fight when you know you'll lose just is insane!
Would you stand around and watch your comrade die just because you're scared?
I wouldn't want to, but getting myself killed wouldn't save anyone either.
Yes, it would be illogical to fight.
Is being illogical really that bad?
Well...
At the Empyrean's throne, I remember Velvet standing, despite the horrible pain she felt. Rokuro is training with all his heart in order to defeat his brother Shigure. And Kurogane used up his own head to forge a powerful blade.
None of that is very logical.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to put it, but I think it's all amazing. Aren't you forgetting someone? Magilu is traveling with us, even though she doesn't care. And that... Yes, go on. I don't really understand what that's about.
Miss Mogulu, hang in there!
Well, it is amazing in some sense, I suppose.
Just be edited. Oh, okay. Let's continue. My bad. I was looking at something. Actually, matter of fact, real quick. Ooh, we 12 hours in. I think this game lasts us for about like 48 hours. So you know, we got 36 more to go. So obviously, we're not done with this game's storyline at all. Hold up. Okay. Let's continue. Uh.
Loringen Tower lies beyond the Bernac Plateau.
Blah! If you're gonna set up an obvious trap, couldn't it at least be someplace more convenient?
Alright, so seems like we're going straight. Onward, tally ho! Let's keep going. Let's continue where we're going. Try to avoid as much fights again because of the time, just for time purposes. So yeah, so let's continue where we looked through.
What's wrong, Lafayette?
I was just wondering why Eisen and Zavid can't work together to find Aifrea.
All men their age care about is their reputation, their street cred. Such a hassle.
Oh, really?
Well, I can't fully deny it.
The same could be said of women, and of everyone, really. It's hard to work alongside someone unless you strive to understand their thoughts and feelings.
And if you can't?
Well,
It's like Zavid said. You start talking with your fists instead.
Sounds harder than I thought.
Alright, so let's continue where we left off. Yeah, I knew, for some reason, I knew that we wasn't just gonna get the medicine and be on our merry way. I just knew it. I already knew.
Eisen!
Did you get the medicine to the ship's crew?
Yeah,
Good. My thanks to you.
These soldiers won't be happy in the morning, but they're alive. Is this your work?
No, they were like this when I got here. It must have been Zavid.
He didn't kill a single one. Interesting.
The Abbey is going to great lengths to arrest him.
Even so, he clearly knows he's walking into a trap. What I don't get is why he roped me into all of this.
That's a good question.
If he didn't want my help, then what need did he have to play the Aifrea card on me?
if you knew this was a trap, why did you come?
To see for myself. When I met Aifrea, I was wallowing in despair that I would ever find a way to break the Reaper's curse. Stop denying reality, he told me. If you were really born with that curse, then it's a part of you. But if the Reaper learns to grasp the wheel of his life, even he may find his creed, his path through stormy waters. And so, I joined him aboard the Von Eltia.
A creed of life.
Let's say someone's murdered the captain. If it came as the result of him living life on his terms, I could accept that. But if anyone, and I mean anyone, tries to crush his way of life, I could never forgive them.
Alright, I feel you.
Who's there?
It's rude to eavesdrop.
If you got secrets, talk about them at home.
Zavid, isn't there any way you and Eisen can work together somehow?
Not if he's going to keep acting like this.
Not if you're gonna keep acting like this.
Well, that's how it is.
What was the point point of all that posturing? He could have just stayed hidden. Weirdo.
Can't disagree there.
Oh, you know, some of these guys are just
Loringen Tower is a training ground for exorcists, right?
Yes, it's a great edifice built on ancient ruins.
Laphicet, did you ever go there when you were tethered to Teresa?
I don't really remember the beginning of my service to Teresa.
I see.
What sort of training do they do there?
Exorcists are tested and assigned Malachim equivalent to their aptitude with mana. It's also where they practice Malach arts and study our laws.
So the lower ranks use it as a sparring ground in order to train up to the higher ranks?
No, an exorcist's affinity to mana is not something that strengthens through training. We are given Malachim based on our inborn ability, then learn arts to suit that ability.
So, an orderly is an orderly for life then?
Correct.
There'd be no spirit of competition then. Don't they want to get stronger, to advance through the ranks?
There'd be no purpose to advancement. Rank signifies nothing more than the type and number of Malachim one can tether. People join the Abbey for only 2 reasons: to protect people from demons, and to save the world.
Oh my
Are
God.
all of you that dedicated to asceticism?
How sickeningly noble of you.
I wonder if your wills are suppressed just like those of the Malachim you use.
Deviants like you could never possibly understand our motives. In any case, that is who awaits you at Loringen Tower.
So we're in for a rough welcome. I say bring it on. I can't wrap my head around Zavid.
We witnessed his unwillingness to kill before, but it seems he's quite serious about it.
Maybe that's why I don't feel scared of him. Even when he and Eisen were about to fight, I didn't feel tense at all.
Perhaps that's just because you've been around Velvet a bit too long, kiddo. Next to her, few people are frightening.
Do you think so?
Don't ask me.
He doesn't come across as vicious. I think that's why you're not scared.
Because he's just a brawler?
Maybe he's just naive.
Okay, so he's just a naive brawler. He's still involved with Aifread's disappearance, and he's also taking on the Abbey. I just don't get him.
Me neither.
Uh-huh.
I agree, but I don't understand any of you either.
Okay, so you're still going up. Cool. Just want to make sure we're going
I don't
the right
get
way.
it.
Get what?
Why did Aifread let Eisen join his ship, knowing he carried the Reaper's curse with him? What good did it do? I just don't see the reason behind it.
Well, if it were me who had that curse, it would mean that you and Velvet could die because of it, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
If that's the case, then I'd feel like I'd both want to and not want to be close to you two. And I'd probably really, really hate myself for it.
Do you suppose that's how Eisen feels? But Aifread still took him in. He agreed they'd put up with the curse together.
It's all a bit hard to fathom.
Well, if one thing's for certain, it sounds like Aifread's a very strong man. At least for a base lawless pirate.
Oh my God, baby girl.
Don't waste my time.
Dark and light! Dark and
Stop fooling around.
But I'm serious about my fooling around.
Oh my gosh, you let's stop fooling around.
I won't run away! Here!
Well, I got far away too.
Hey, is everyone all right? Eisen, can I ask you about that thing Zavid had?
It belonged to Aifrea, didn't it? I've read much of the Abbey's archives on weaponry, but I've never seen anything like it.
He found it when we crossed to the far continent. It's a relic from a long-vanished civilization. He's like me and can't resist a good treasure. But of everything we've found, that one was his most prized.
What is it?
I can't say. It seemed like a weapon, but Aifrea wouldn't let anyone touch it. He went off and tested it on his own, then came back all grinning, saying he had an ace up his sleeve the next time we got into a fight.
Then it's definitely some sort of ancient combat device? But why is Zavid looking for Aifrea? To apologize for stealing it?
He doesn't seem like that much of a gentleman.
Did he really steal it?
What do you mean?
It's just my feeling, but Zavid doesn't seem like the type of Malak to steal something so precious.
Oh my god.
He said he just picked it up. Perhaps he's trying to return it.
Perhaps.
So we're going to this castle.
No one on guard. They're really not bothering to hide this trap.
They probably knew we'd sense it. The question now is just what they're planning to spring on us.
Alright, so it's a straight line through here. I know it's gonna be a trap, yeah.
Eisen, when and how did Aifrea disappear exactly? And how did you two meet in the first place?
You know, you ask an awful lot of questions about us.
You so
What?
do.
I don't mean to pry, really. Perhaps it's a habit I picked up from my work. Drat. It seems I've been digging too hard.
No matter. Aifrea vanished about a year ago. He agreed to fight a duel against someone, and secretly left to meet his opponent. Once we figured out what was happening, we rushed to the scene. But all we found was the aftermath of a fight, and a pendulum.
Was Zavid his opponent?
Given his choice of weapon and his ability to fight, I'd say it's likely.
What I don't get is why Aifrea would end up captured and imprisoned by the Abbey after a fight with a stray Malak.
The Abbey had him prisoner?
On their island. Until an exorcist named Melchior took him away, that is.
What? Lord Melchior did?
The Abbey would have captured Aifrea about a year ago. Surely it must have caused quite a stir.
I was simply patrolling. I wasn't involved in any such operations. Oh, but I do remember that we suffered a great number of casualties around that time. I never heard why, and when I went to investigate, I found no records of any major deployment. And then I was ordered to cease any such investigation by Lord Melchior.
That's fishy.
He wanted to hide something, clearly. And I think I'm starting to get a picture of what it was.
And it involves the Abbey?
Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. What the heck is this?
Aifrea.
So, this is Von Aifrea.
Eisen, it's good to see you again.
So you're alive. You could have sent a letter.
My man's
Have
being
you ever written a letter
prosecuted.
to another man?
My man's just being, is being,
True. Besides,
being
my little brother didn't
crucified.
even once.
Your brother? Ah, yes. You told me that once. Eisen, why?
I've got no brother.
Damn.
Enough of your tricks.
Oh shit.
Thanks for luring him out. I owe you one.
Zavid.
Damn.
Now come on out, you old coot.
Lord Melchior.
Huh.
Breaking through my double illusion. Impressive.
Oh my god.
I make it a point not to fall for the same tricks twice.
Oh my god. So.
I shouldn't have let you get away last time. I won't make that mistake again.
What? Why am I here?
Her consciousness has returned, so that is its power.
Now, baby girl, you see.
Turned her into a demon.
What? This can't be happening.
Now, baby girl, now you see how. Now you see how all these regular people being turned to demons, right?
A chain reaction. Your Reaper's curse is quite a dreadful affliction, isn't it? Don't you run away!
We'll worry about him later.
Heads up! Wyvern's coming!
Why would an exorcist create a demon?
Hey,
They've been
worry
doing that
about
shit for
later.
years,
Goddamn
baby girl.
dragons.
They've been doing that shit for quite a while.
I enter the fray.
Alright, man. Oh, come on. Come on, we almost there. Oh, that's right, there's 3 of them. Alright, bet.
Looks like you got caught in your own trap, old man.
Oh, and he cut
Are
him.
you sure about that?
What the?
I'll take care of the last one.
He just saved the wyvern?
You folks jump in and kill without a second thought. Is that your creed?
Marvelous. Your Siegfried is just the power I've been looking for.
What?
My work here is done.
The hell did you do? Wait, damn you! Follow them!
Of course we're following them. Yay, we leveled up.
Where the hell did they go?
Find them. They can't have gotten far.
Tell them we're monsters because we kill without a second thought. I mean, yeah, we kind of have to.
Damn. You sure got some speedy legs for an old fart.
I'm glad to see you're okay, Zavid.
No, you're not.
It's not me that I'm worried about.
Melchior was highly interested in your weapon. And yet he didn't steal it. Surely a legate like him could snatch it if he wanted to.
I mean,
Why
he
bother
kind of.
stealing it when you can just copy its hidden formula? Some arts can decipher the workings of other arts in a split second. And guess what Melchior's specialty is?
As he left, he said, "My work here is done."
The Abbey must have some use for that unknown art. Who knows what? After all, they brought it here from another continent.
And we'll find out what they're after and crush it to dust.
Let me ask you just one question. Why do you have Siegfried?
I'm counting on you, he said. Back when I served the Exorcists, they sent me on a mission to capture Aifrea.
Zavid, you were once their slave?
Yeah, my mind was under the influence of Inominat's domain. But when Aifrea aimed this baby at me, one shot was all it took to open my eyes. The fight we had after that was one for the books. He might have been a human, but that guy was a beast. Put a song in my soul. But then Melchior had to jump in and spirit Aifrea away with one of his damned illusions. That old bastard! Playing tricks with people's minds.
But why'd he grab Aifrea and not Siegfried when he had the chance?
He probably didn't know at the time that this guy was the real prize he was after. But Aifrea knew. Right before he was taken, he distracted Melchior long enough to hand Siegfried over to me. Well, that's all I know. Whether you believe me or not is up to you.
Got it. We're done here.
Huh? That was easy.
Aifrea only says I'm counting on you to people he trusts.
Is that so?
So, what are you gonna do now?
Gotta keep looking for Aifrea. Still gotta give this back and settle our score.
I doubt you have much time left to get that done.
I'd hazard a guess that until now, Melchior was unaware what Siegfried could really do. In other words, he and the Exorcists weren't able to interrogate anything out of their captive.
And now that Aifread's no longer needed, I see no reason for them to keep him alive.
You think I don't know that?
If you really want to save Aifread, You probably ought to team up with us.
Nope. No can do.
Why not?
You lot will do anything to achieve your goals. Even kill. Sorry, I'm a fighter, not a killer.
Oh my
I won't
God.
steal a single life. That's just my creed.
And I've got no intention of changing our pirate creed either.
Aizen and Zavid have their own creeds. They both have such strong principles, even though they're so different.
Just like humans.
Oh, what? Baby girl trying to realize that being an exorcist is bad?
Well, that was sure something. Melchior and his illusions are cheats.
There's no cheating in combat.
What I meant is that they were awfully dirty tricks for an upstanding exorcist.
And the illusions seemed so real. Had that gone on any longer, I wouldn't have been able to tell what was real and what was fake.
If it can't be distinguished from reality, perhaps one could live a happier life within the illusion.
That's
So
sort
I
of
can't
happiness
believe
can rot.
what they did.
You think so?
But by using illusions, you can defeat an opponent without causing them any physical harm.
Oh, how
Shut up.
humane. Wow, the Abbey is so great.
Lord Melchior is an exemplary man who has served Lord Artorias since before the Abbey's founding. He's done
Yeah,
everything
look at
from
him. He's
logistical
turning
planning
people into
to
devils.
defense strategy and even political negotiations.
And turn people to
He
devils.
shows the utmost concern, even for his opponents, so
He
Yeah, he
turned a
touched me.
friendly Moloch into a dragon.
that was...
Physical wounds can heal. Emotional wounds never fully fade.
yeah, but...
Don't lose heart, Eleanor. Foul play is foul play, but you're talking to a demon and a witch. Who can judge?
I appreciate that you're trying to console me, but as an exorcist, I cannot accept this.
Yeah, the fact that him and Artorias turn people into devils, they've been doing that since how long we don't know. All right. All right. So seeing. Okay.
I'll end this quickly.
Yeah, that's what the coyote don't want you to skin it like sit. Yeah, my domain.
Come on, really?
Yay! Goodness.
I thought I smelled someone pondering. What's on your mind, Laphicet?
I know Siegfried comes from another continent and all, but do you know anything else about it, Rokuro?
Nope, can't say I do. All I care about are swords. That contraption doesn't interest me much.
Oh,
I
wow.
suppose that makes sense. But it looked real powerful.
Just guessing based on how we saw Zavid use it, I'd say it amplifies his power somehow.
An amplifier. It's true that he seemed to get stronger when he fired it at himself.
Yeah, and it gave that dying legendary wyvern enough strength to escape.
But wasn't it also what he...
That was
Oh,
also
man.
amplification. The Malachim are the source of his arts. The relic pushed them past their limits and... kablooey.
Suffice it to say, it can be used both offensively and defensively. It must be very hard to master.
More important is what the Abbey plans to do with it. Not that I really care.
Alright, let's keep going.
Laffy said? May I ask you something?
What is it?
The girl with the umbrella from Lord Melchior's illusion. What is her connection to Aizen? I don't think he'd answer if I asked him myself.
I don't know. I was wondering about her as well. She was pretty, wasn't she?
Oh, so you like a girl who's cute, but with a bit of sophistication.
Really? I thought his type was more like
Shh.
What's going on?
We were discussing a delicate topic. Laphicet's first crush, if you must know.
Oh,
No, we weren't. We were just talking about the umbrella girl from the illusion.
the umbrella girl. That illusion made Aizen hesitate. She must be really important to him.
Indeed. It must be a deep, naughty relationship.
He has a crush on Velvet.
Come on now.
He has a crush on
Like
Velvet.
a wife he wants to leave, but he can never let go. Or a lover from whom he can't move on.
No, that's too wild. And she's too young.
Yeah, it's not that. What's more likely for a
Is she too
self-serving
young?
pirate is a daughter from a woman who only knows him by a fake name, perhaps one whom he cast aside, or who cast him
Or
aside.
maybe
And maybe
his
she was
sister.
somebody he couldn't marry for some reason. But when she died, he raised her daughter for her.
He had been friends with her since they were children. But they only realized their true feelings after they had been married to someone else.
Oh,
Is this their idea of romance? In any case, beware of girls, Laphicet.
Right.
yes, Laffy said to be very afraid. Alright, let's keep going. Whew. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep continuing. Oh shit! Okay, so we're going back to the ship. Alright. Let's shake it bait. Oh, let's shake it bait. Am I in the... Okay, so yeah. So I'm in the video here, so you get to this video, drop a list, great guys in the comment down below. Until next time, bye.